Archra from Huda Gloss and Glaze, and I welcome you all to the channel. I'm here with a brand new video, and this one is a little different. I've never really done this type of video before. So in this one I have a actual client which I'll do makeup and show you the before and after, and while I'm doing the makeup I'll explain all the do's and don'ts and all that stuff. So if you are interested, keep on watching. Hi guys, so this is my beautiful client and I'm starting her makeup with the moisturizer, and this is the Nivea moisturizing cream, and I'm just brushing it into her skin. I do not actually use hands because I feel that's a little unhygienic when you're using on somebody else. Then I'm taking the Nivea Men Sensitive Aftershave Balm and I'm using this as a primer. Now basically primers should have glycerin in it, so the basic product of this one is glycerin, and it's a beautiful primer. It'll stick your makeup like anything. And then I'm taking the Clinique Primer and applying it onto the pores, like on the nose and on the sides where there are more pores generally. Then I took the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector in peachy shade and applied it under her eyes. And if you have dark circles and you don't really know how to manage them, you should definitely use this corrector. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. Then I took my Diana of London Concealer, and this is in the shade 4, and I applied it under her eyes too, and I'll just buff it in. The foundation I'm using today is the Matte Mineralized Finish and Moisture SPF 15 foundation, and this is in the shade NC30. And the second foundation that I'm using is the Makeup Forever Professional Ultra HD foundation, and this is in the shade R370. And I'm just brushing that all in, and you'll be thinking this is a shitload of product, and that is, but you'll see that I buff it in and it won't look like this anymore. And again I'm using the concealer by Diana of London Pro Touch Concealer, and this is in the shade 4. And for highlighting today, I'm using the Maybelline Age Remind Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium. I'll apply it on the general places where you highlight, which is under the eyes, on the nose, Cupid's bow, and on the chin. And I'm just buffing it all in. Then I'm using the Bourjois Translucent Silk Edition Touch-Up Powder because I do not want her wrinkles to crease before even cream contouring, because generally when we cream contour we do not powder before that, but I'm doing it before because I don't want her skin to look all saggy. And here the cream contour that I'm using is by Misslyn, and it's in the shade number 6. This is the highlight and contour stick, and I just apply it onto the edges of the face and on the nose, on the temples, and wherever you generally contour, and just blending it all in. And then I'm using the powder contour on top of the cream contour so that it lasts longer. And the shades I'm using are Unconditional and On Fire from the Chloe Morello palette by Ciate London. And here I'm just contouring out the nose. She has the bulb nose. There are different types of noses and there are different types of contours for each nose. And this type of nose is the easiest to contour. You just have to place 2 lines on the sides and you have to highlight in the middle. But for different type of noses, as I told, there's different contour. If you want me to tell you that, just comment down below and I'll make a video for that too. And now I'm just priming the eyes. I use the Sephora concealer, and then with the same translucent powder I'm just sharpening out the contour and putting that onto the lid areas too so that it doesn't crease. The palette I'm using today is the Chloe Morello Ciate London palette, and the first shade I'm using is Be Sassy, and I'm just trying to create a crease. The second shade I used is Jet Setter, and this is a little darker version of the same color family, and I'm just trying to create a crease, as I told you before, just defining the eyes. And then because I was using a sparkly color, I didn't want it to just come down, so I put this sponge, and I'm using the shade Fierce, which is from the same palette, and just trying to set that properly onto the lid of the eye. Then I'm using the shade Be Sassy and just buffing all the edges. And then I took the shade Flirt and I'm putting it onto the edges, and whatever is left after that, I'm bringing it inside because I don't want the dark shade to come all the way inside. This is what I'm doing for the other eye too, buffing it all in and just putting the Flirt into the edges of the eye, and whatever is left, I'm buffing it inside the eyelid. Then taking the shade Daydream, I'm doing the same as I did with Flirt. I'm just putting it onto the edges of the eye and bringing it all in. And then I thought that the sparkly eyeshadow was a little gone, so I'm putting it all over the lid again. And this is again the shade Fierce by the same Chloe Morello palette. And just to clean out the edges, I'm using the concealer again and just blending so that I could get a sharp crease. But the client did not want a sharp crease, and I decided to just blend it all in with a beauty blender. Then I'm using the Brow Wiz by ABH, and this is in the shade Dark Brown, and I'm just giving a proper shape to the eyebrows. Nothing very extreme because I think that her eyebrows are just fine for her face. I'm just filling in the gaps and doing them as natural as possible. For the eyeliner, I used L'Oreal Superline Black Liner Lacquer Waterproof pen, and she didn't want a wing, so I'm not creating a wing. I'm just tight lining the eyes so that they look a little more bigger and fuller. Then taking the shades Flirt and Daydream, I'm just buffing it into the lower lash line but not bringing it all the way in. And then I use the shade Might Try just to give a highlight under the brow bone. And for the blush, I used the Too Faced Peppermint Mocha palette, and there was this blush in it called Santa Baby, and I used it mostly towards the bone of her cheeks and not a lot on the apples. And for the highlight, I used the e.l.f. highlight in Moonlight Pearls and just highlighting the normal areas on the top of the cheekbones, on the nose, on the cupid's bow. For the lipstick, I'm using this Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Trophy Wife, and I'm outlining the lips and filling them a little bit with it. And the second lipstick that I will use is by MAC, and it's the matte shade Whirl. And I just wanted a more mauvey, browny, pinky, beautiful lipstick, so that's why I mixed two shades. Then I'm using the Miss Manga Volume Mascara by L'Oreal, and you guys, this is the best mascara if you want the voluminous lashes and you're not into falsies, and if you're going to a party and you don't want to look more overdone with the falsies and you want the same effect. This is the best one. I'm applying this onto the top lashes and on the bottom lashes to make the eyes more open. this is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed doing it on my pretty client. I'll show you the before and after pictures so that you can see the difference. And if you did enjoy this video, hit the like button, comment on what you liked, what you didn't like, and if you have any feedback, and hit the subscribe button and the other bell button so that you get to know about all the future videos. I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Take care. Bye.